So here I am on camera, actually putting myself on camera, because I guess this next topic I feel like I need to be facing you to talk about this because it's even a bit for me to chew off. But I've been looking into some claims that people are saying this was a fake tornado or a tornado hoax, I should say. And I'm gonna have to say, after looking at some of the evidence and honestly, I didn't know what to think because I turned off my TV a few weeks back, and I don't pay for cable anymore. So the only time I get to keep up on what's going on in this news is people on YouTube, and then I can go and check out ABC or CNN's actual YouTube websites, and they post a lot of videos, clips that they have done on the news onto their YouTube pages. So no, I'm not just referencing people off YouTube. The news has YouTube channels too, where you can see exactly what they showed you on TV. But I'm gonna have to say, after looking at it, yeah, I'm gonna say this is absolute 100% bullcrap. And honestly, it pisses me off. It's like anybody in their right mind would not even question a tornado. They say a tornado, and you're like, okay, that's Mother Nature. You don't question it. And I'm not gonna. There could have been a tornado. I'm not saying that footage is fake. Who knows? Maybe, but maybe there really was a tornado. But if I have looked at it and noticed that a lot of these photos they're showing or film they're showing of this tornado, I'm going to call bullshit on a couple of them, and a couple of them I'm going to say, yeah, it's probably real footage of a tornado. But the real footage of the tornado, you're also going to notice, is nowhere near anything residential. It's out in a field, and exactly what I think happened is, yeah, it probably produced a tornado. But these victims, so-called victims, are shown on TV. Total bullshit. I'm just calling it right now. It's just like Sandy Hook deal. The same acting, the same garbage, and it's really starting to sicken me that people can't see it. Alright, let's start with this character. We see her name's Hadley or whatever it is. Says one day ranch pet rescue. Checks over kitten, blah blah blah. Okay?
Their daughter, Mercedes. Guys, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you.
You guys went through hell yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Share with our viewers what happened. I want to bring.
Has anybody ever seen a meth head? Like, really seen one? Yeah, well, it kind of looks a lot like this.
Okay, he said he was going to run to the hospital, which we didn't know the hospital has been hit too. And then we started going door to door, and the next thing you know, we're freaking out, thinking, oh God, we got to go to try to get to the house, get the car, go pick up my daughter. Didn't know where my son was at because he was going to go to a friend's house, and he said he was driving into it, had to turn back around and leave and get out of it.
You get the picture? How about now? So, is she a kitty rescuer? Or is she meth head that lost their house? It's the same person. Just in case you want to say it's not, look under the purple shirt. You can clearly see the black shirt that she's wearing. Now the question, is this also her? But you know who this is? Remember the baby that got shot in the face? Yeah, that's her. And what you see what it says, 2 teens tried to rob her. And look, is that the same black shirt? Maybe all these hoaxes have the same dress code. You and the people that want to sit there and call me out and call me names, and you know what? Don't even bother. Just befriend me. I don't care. Just I don't want to hear it, because if your mind's so taken over that you can't take 5. I don't even have TV, and I can go and look 5 minutes on this and watch these news articles and these interviews and plainly see that there's no real emotion. It's garbage. What I say is I'll show you some clips and you can analyze it or not. I mean, the way I see it, if people haven't figured out by now that the whole Sandy Hook, the whole Boston bombing, some of the most obvious hoaxes I've ever seen, period. I mean, they're laughable on how disgusting of a hoax it was. It's really pathetic that people have lost their touch on reality so bad that they can't even look at these injuries, so-called injuries, for 5 seconds and realize that that's not reality. It's like
it's really not that far.
And what did you see on the way over there? What was going on?
I just seen houses torn down, and that's it.
Did you see people who were injured too? You didn't? Big group hug right now. Let's do it. All right. We're happy all of you made it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're happy. I'll give you a hug too. Right. Thank you. I'm happy for the whole team.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We're all hugging. One big hug.
That's right.
All right, guys. Go for it.
Thank you.
We'll all be stronger for this.
now I'm going to point out something that, well, a lot of you probably won't catch because, well, you don't look into anything. I mean, look at these two clowns. I mean, are they related? Is he interviewing himself? I don't know, man. It's pretty weird. I mean, they look the same, but that's not my point. The point is, I want you to look at the background of the guy on the right. And then I'm going to show you a couple other clips and see if you notice a trend. First notice, this is medical center.
Something that's in the path of the storm. Look, some of it's just fast thinking, some of it's
tornado, which is what scared me, which I was hoping would just go.
And their daughter, Mercedes, guys, thanks very much for coming in.
So you got 3 different stories, 3 different interviews, all in the exact same location, in the same spot. Wow, that's weird. It's called a green screen. I rest my case. I'd like to thank some people like Dave J on YouTube, Jungle Surfer, and you got some guys that's just on top of it. I mean, I said, I question everything. But I probably would have never questioned the tornado. I really didn't think about it. But got people like one of David J's videos. It kind of, something he said in one of his videos really stuck out, and I was like, 100% you're right. It's like once this thing's lied to you, it's like, what makes you think that it's going to turn around and tell you the truth? I think they've engulfed you in such a matrix that I think if they actually showed you something real, you would see it. You would go. It would look so different than what you're used to seeing that you'd almost snap out of this hypnotism they have you under. That's exactly what it is. I think they love the fact that they can tell you lie after lie after lie after lie and get away with it. It has to do with something political or an agenda that they're pushing in their favor, unless it's a reality that benefits their agenda or what they want to push in a certain way. They're not going to put it out there. We are being fed nothing but propaganda and lies. And they might wiggle in some truth, like I said, maybe there was a real tornado. Maybe some of that footage is real. I mean, it's like I said, I didn't look into this at all whatsoever. But as soon as I did, it didn't. Once you know the pattern and how these hoaxes are working and what to look for and actually know how real people react in real situations, I mean, can you not look at yourself and go, how would I react in that situation? And I know everybody acts different, But people, not really. People react to certain things a certain way. It's in human nature. There's people that they grieve different, yes, but everybody in the media does not grieve the same way, people. And just please go back and look at if you can't even remember anything from Sandy Hook, quit being brainwashed. And it's one event after another. They do that on purpose. They're just bam, 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 because they do not want you to marinate on one thing too long, because then you might actually wake up. You might become conscious. So we got to hit you with another crisis, another real fast. It's chaos. And if you notice, they will use that word in the media nonstop. It's order out of chaos. It's the phoenix going to rise out of the fires. That's what's on the back of the dollar bill now. You got the all-seeing eye. That's not an eagle on the back of, like you've been told. That's the phoenix. It's going to be the Antichrist rising out of the flames and to bring order to the chaos. The New World Order. That's exactly what it stands for. But I'm going to make a video on this. I said, I just feel like I need to get in front of the camera. I hate doing it. I don't like talking this thing. But I feel like if I'm going to make a claim like this, I need to at least face you when I'm doing it and just show you how serious I am. That I'm just a regular person. I don't get nothing out of this. I just really like to people wake up from this nonsense. Just turn off your TVs. I mean, go outside, play with your kids, play basketball, do whatever. But stop listening to the media. The only reason I listen to it is just so I can expose it.